Hello, my name's Andrea and I'm a continence advisor. I work with people who have bladder or bowel control problems and with the people who care for them. If you or someone you are caring for has a problem with incontinence, then the leakage of urine or feces can cause damage to the skin, cause it to become fragile or sensitive.
How does incontinence affect the skin?
The skin is the largest organ of the body and has a number of functions, in particular protecting us from injury and infections. Our skin is also important for absorption, secretion and sensation. Now the skin is constantly subjected to the rigours of daily life, such as sunlight, environmental pollution and frequent washing with soap and detergents, along with the general effects of ageing. Now all of these factors can dry our skin and weaken its integrity, while any break in the skin erodes its protective function.
What damage can occur to the skin?
The skin's oils allow it to maintain a naturally acidic pH, but unfortunately when the skin comes into contact with ammonia, the byproduct of urine, and with fecal matter, its pH balance alters. And when the pH of skin rises, it becomes increasingly porous or permeable, especially if it's in contact with moisture such as urine or liquid stool.
What happens when the skin gets damaged?
As the skin becomes more prone to damage caused by moisture, it turns a white or grey colour, softens, and can be more easily damaged from friction, which can occur from moving someone up in the bed, for example. Moist or damp skin is also more likely to stick to bed clothing and other surfaces, making it more vulnerable to tears and injuries. Further damage can result from poor lifting techniques, incorrectly fitting pads or clothing or bedding, from over-vigorous washing with soap and flannels, or fragile skin rubs against equipment, devices or furniture. Once the barrier function of the skin has been breached, it's far more likely to be attacked by bacteria, and there's a clear link between incontinence and the formation of pressure sores or ulcers and infection. So it's very important to thoroughly cleanse and protect the skin after every episode of incontinence.
How can we protect the skin from the effects of incontinence?
There are many cleansing, moisturising and barrier products designed specifically for people whose skin is exposed to incontinence. These products might seem expensive at first, but only a small amount is needed each time, and they do help to maintain and protect the skin.
How do you clean the skin?
You could think of using soaps, but soaps are detergents and they strip the skin of dirt and grease but also remove its natural oils. A soap alternative, such as a foam cleanser or a low pH soap, is preferable and much more effective than soap and water for cleansing the skin. These cleansing products can be soothing and may contain gentle, non-irritating ingredients which help to loosen the bowel matter and clean the skin. Try to avoid cleansers containing fragrance or perfume because these can also irritate the skin. Plain water can be used, but ensure the skin is patted dry rather than rubbed, as this prevents any further injury to the skin.
What about moisturisers?
Moisturisers replace the skin's fats and rehydrate the skin with ingredients such as lanolin, aloe vera, almond oil and other enriching ingredients such as glycerin. Moisturisers are available as thick creams or lotions and may be included in special cleansers for the anal area and in moisture barrier products. Barrier ointments protect the skin against irritants and moisture, providing a water repellent coating, including ingredients such as zinc oxide. However, barrier products do need to be removed after each episode of incontinence in order to prevent layers of bowel motion and cream forming close to the skin. Too thick an application of these products can also interfere with the absorbency of continence products.
How else can we protect the skin?
Liquid barrier films are also available and another method of protection for the skin. They contain a solvent which dries on contact with the skin, providing a protective barrier. These films are not to be used on broken skin and should be applied as soon as bowel or fecal incontinence is suspected.
Are there any other important points?
It's a good idea to check the skin every day and check for any skin breakdown or soreness, perhaps when showering, washing or dressing. Avoid the use of talcum powders and don't vigorously rub the skin, as this can cause damage. Take care when handling, transferring or moving the person you care for to minimise injury risks. encourage and assist the person to move regularly, especially those spending long periods in the same position. Simple things like ensuring that clothing and bedding are wrinkle-free and fit smoothly can help too. We hope you find these suggestions about skincare helpful. If you have any further questions, please phone the National Continence Association helpline Monday through to Friday during business hours on 0800 650 659. Thanks for joining us at Caring at Home.